All right. Welcome in, everyone. It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. It is Nagy on Sports. Welcome to very much not snowy Buffalo here, as we have no control over the elements in the franchise season, as well as no control for moving the stadium. But we are here and ready to bring this one to you live. Kit, how are we doing this morning?
I'm doing well, yeah. It's a beautiful day there in our simulated
Yeah, sure is.
Bills stadium here. So not really what it would look like there, nor because obviously missing 4 to 6 feet of snow, and then of course in a dome in Detroit instead, as we all know. But certainly excited for this matchup. Bills are very, very good, but they've struggled a little bit of late. And then obviously we know how the Browns have been doing, an opportunity here against very good competition to try to salvage something for the season.
Absolutely. The end of that Bills-Vikings game was crazy.
It was.
With I've got a sweet one-handed catch, and then Justin Jefferson was like, no, my sweet one-handed catch will be better than yours. Pretty wild game. So, here we go. Browns about to tee it off. Again, Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports, joining you here today for our live simulation as Cade York has it teed up. And we will get this one popping here in just a moment. A couple of pieces roster-wise. Greg Newsome, of course, is out. A freak collision with a teammate in practice. He is concussed and out for the game. Does look like JOK and Njoku will be back, though, so you'll see both those guys for the Bills. One key piece at each level of their defense is out. Greg Rousseau on the line, Tremaine Edmonds in the middle of the linebacking core, and then Tre'Davious White on the outside. So potentially some mismatches here, and then obviously the dome. You think the points and the scoring, the yards will go certainly higher than they would have in a snow bowl.
Indeed.
Hi, Karen. Welcome in, and go Browns. All right, there's Josh Allen. We get it. He's in the huddle. All right. He's going to start in a shotgun. He's got Nyheim Hines, of course, coming over before the trade deadline from the Colts as his third down and shotgun option. He gives it time. He's got a big hole after a pulling guard. A Saffold to the 40, 45, 50, to the 45, 40. He might go all the way. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Bills. 77 yards on the first play of the game. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes indeed, and that run defense being taken advantage of right out the gate here by the Bills, as that's been kind of the downfall of this Browns defense in the later goings of this season. So certainly something that the Bills were looking to take advantage of, and they do so on the very first play as Nyheim Hines scampers all the way for a TD.
Indeed. Wow, that was crazy. And you saw right there, kind of like just past the line of scrimmage, 4 Browns players kind of all ran into each other. It was like a clown show.
Yep.
They all fell over each other, and that gave Hines enough space, and bad angle and/or just couldn't get there in time at all was the safety. And so very quickly the Bills take a 7-0 lead. And yes, all of you who are affected by the snow in Northeast Ohio, please be safe. Another 3 to 11 inches coming tomorrow night, says Keith. All right, well, here's Jacoby Brissett. Those are a look again at his simulated statistics, as we have we have managed to keep the simulation records to be the same as they are in real life, but obviously we cannot match up the statistics, and even if you saw Brissett do something in a sim, we might not have been able to keep it if they didn't win or actually lose that game. 3-step drop, quick little out route. There is the Chief right back in the lineup, and he'll go for 4 yards for a 2nd and 6. Trips to the right side. Nick Chubb on the left hip of Brissett. They'll give it to Chubb right up the middle. Great cut. Past the first down marker. Are they going to give it to him? They sure are. 6 yards for Nick Chubb. And a first down Browns.
Yeah, nice probing of the center of the line there. Well blocked up front, and Nick Chubb taking advantage to get the Browns first down of the game.
Indeed. Keep those chains moving. Of course, we know that 3rd and 6 is the magic number for the Browns when they are on offense. Assuming they can, stop the opponent once in a while, which easier said than done. Here comes Kareem right side, his first touch of the day, and he'll pick up just a couple before being met by safety Jordan Poyer.
Yeah, easier said than done, certainly against these Bills.
Yeah, spin move now, broken tackle for Dearness Johnson with his first touch of the game. So we've already seen each of the 3 running backs here in this opening drive. Now here's a 3rd and 3, Browns. They're going to run it again. Kareem, left side, probing, and he's got the first down and more. 45, past the 50 rather, to the 45, and call it the 44 for a first down, Browns.
So
Hey,
the Bills...
Hey, Corbin, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome. The Bills took the opening handoff, Naheem Hines, all the way for 77 yards and a touchdown off of a kind of a leaky defensive line effort and then bad pursuit angles.
Exactly.
Bit of
First
bad
play of the
tackling,
game.
too.
Yep, 77-yard touchdown run on the first play. Browns now driving here on the subsequent drive. Here comes Kareem Hunt to the right side. He'll pick up a couple more. 2nd and 8 now. Brissett in the shotgun again. Need a better day from Conklin and Wills. Both tackles did not play well in Miami. Setting up screen pass right side to Chubb. He's got the corner. 40 to the 35. First down picked up to the 30. Elbowing his way past defenders to the 27-yard line and a first down.
And in true,
Nicholas Jamal Chubb.
in true Nick Chubb fashion, falls forward for additional yards there. Probably picks up an extra 3 or 4.
Clock runs. We're under 11 here. Still first quarter. Pistol look here. Chubb right up the middle, and this time he'll be met by Jordan Phillips. Matt Milano also in there as well for the Bills defense. And a blurry shot of the crowd there after that run. No gain. Trips right side again. Chubb on the left hip of Brissett. They'll give it to Chubb again. A pulling Batonio sets the way. Broken tackle of Phillips, and he'll pick up a nice 5 yards after the initial hole. 3rd and 5 here. They'll go double tight ends left side. 8 in the box for the Bills. They'll go play action out of it. Booting, but he boots right into Von Miller. We've seen that before. Conklin could not hold up again. Von Miller still has a lot of juice left, and unfortunately those boot actions can go right into that pass rusher if you don't take care of that block. So the Browns unfortunately will stall out and send Cade York onto the field here for about a 48-yard field goal. I like the play action game. I just don't like it on 3rd down a lot, as Cade York biffs it and pulls it from 48 at plenty of leg, but it's wide right. And no points for the Browns on this opening drive.
Yeah, certainly not the response you're looking for after the Bills took a one-shot touchdown run up the middle, which is certainly not what not a good recipe for success if you're going to take that long drive and not come away with any points.
Absolutely, and now you give them great field position at their own 38. First throw of the game for Josh Allen is complete to tight end Dawson Knox for a 5-yard gain. Back to pass, Josh Allen, left side, and it's picked off! Got hit as he threw by Miles, and it's picked off by Greedy Williams, returning it into Bills territory. First down, Browns.
Yeah, that pressure made Allen a little bit uncomfortable. He floated the ball just a bit there, as you see his release, and that float was enough. Greedy Williams able to just settle underneath it and come away with a nice pick.
Absolutely. Pressure is so important, and Miles got home that time, getting around right tackle Spencer Brown, and so now Brissett and company have the ball in Bills territory here. Back to pass on a first down. They're going to set up screen to the right side. It's a tight end screen. We'll have a flag on the play as well. Not sure what happened there. On a screen? Taylor apparently downfield too far. And that play just looked weird from the beginning as they were trying to run a tight end screen to David Njoku. And 2nd and 12 actually decline it because of the 2-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 12. Here comes Kareem. He'll try the middle, and he's going to run right into Von Miller and fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll actually say that he lost a yard, and so the Browns going backwards here now after the interception. Not what you want to see.
No, certainly not. A 3rd and 13 after defense picks you up on a big interception. Certainly need to do something here.
Absolutely. Here comes Brissett. Now he's going to be sacked. Ugh. Carlos Basham, little Boogie Basham, coming around the corner and got to him. And a 3 and out for the Browns after an interception again. Conklin beat. Takes a long time to let those 3rd and 13 routes develop, and Conklin did not do his job. It looked like David Bell, though, was open. You can see there in the far side of that picture. So the Browns will go backwards, and no harm, no foul for that Josh Allen interception. And here comes Bojorquez for his first appearance of the game. He'll boot it up into the Buffalo air here. Again, a beautiful day in Buffalo, according to Madden. It should be beautiful on November 20th. But we know that it's not. All right, Allen back out onto the field again. Has one completion and one interception to start the game, and a 7-0 Bills lead again. Very first play of the game was 77 yards to that man. Naheem Himes on a very similar play. This time, Wusu Koromoa fills the hole nicely for no gain. That was what was missing on the first run, was anybody to fill.
That's right.
Play action now. Allen. Pressure coming from Miles, but he's going to dump it to his receiver, which is actually running back Devin Singletary out of the backfield. Sets up 3rd and 4. Pistol look here for Allen. Back to pass. Josh. Pressure coming right up his face. He'll dump it again shortly, and a great tackle short of the line. JOK again. And the Bills will go 3 and out. So credit the Browns defense there. Maybe a little life after that greedy interception for them. And Allen with pressure right up the face there. You can see Bryan and Elliott getting through on the interior of that Bills line.
Yep, and nice coverage there from JOK, keeping everything in front of him and able to come up and make a nice open field tackle to keep the runner short.
Matt Ariaza to punt the football away. And it's going to be taken by Peoples-Jones at his own 18-yard line. Breaks one tackle, and then he'll go down at the 24. Clemson rookie Balin Spector on that kick coverage. Again, Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports joining you. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday here for our official Browns and Bills. What are we, week 11?
Yeah,
Is week 11 already? Week
yeah.
11 sim. Sheesh. Chubb up the middle for 3. His simulated season stats at 709 and 10 touchdowns. Still not good enough, Madden. Still not good enough.
Nope. Yeah, it's just this game, then Tampa Bay, and then we're playing Houston in Deshaun Watson's
And
day.
the return of number 4. Stretch it left side. Nice cut by Chubb. Big first down. He outruns Teller to the second level. Big gash play for the Browns and a first down to the 42. Yeah, Keith, I mean, they are clearly in a win now window and trying to pad some of the depth that they've lost from injury with Sue and Linval Joseph being signed. Here's a beautiful pass to Cooper to the 35. Broken tackle past the 30 and a first down for the Browns. Up to the 28-yard line. 4 for 4 to start the game is Brissett.
Yeah, this is an example of the Browns running to open the pass game as they found a way to get the ball to Cooper in some space, and he does a lot of damage after the fact. But that one, passing lane opened up by the fact that this running attack has been established and successful so far in the game.
Absolutely. Give it up the middle here is Kareem Hunt. Spinning, breaking tackles. Keith, you can also do that when you have your quarterback on a rookie deal, which Jalen Hurts still is. And in fact, it was, a second or a third round deal. So they're paying Jalen Hurts essentially nothing. So you can absolutely go spend money on free agency in the short term. Another beautiful pass. Brissett to David Njoku now. Their first and goal inside the 5. And even though the Browns deal with Watson doesn't get big until next year, they are not blowing all of their cap space because they're going to roll it over so that they're not cap hamstrung next year.
Right.
All right, heavy set here. First and goal, Browns definitely need a touchdown on this drive. Kareem Hunt lines up as the fullback. They'll turn around, give it no play action out of it. Brissett now firing back of the end zone. Wobbly, gross pass over the head of Pharaoh Brown.
That was
incomplete.
Kind of self-induced there. Stepped up into the pressure to create that wobbly pass. Kind of a little bit odd there.
Boy, here's the pitch to the right side. I thought I took that out of the playbook. They'll get no yards here. Third and goal now. They'll spread them out. Shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Back to pass. Brissett. He's got Chubb if he wants him. He'll go to him wide open. 5. Touchdown, Nick Chubb. From Jacoby Brissett, and the Browns answer back with 6 of their own.
Yep, Chubb had to do a little extra work here. Not the best pass. Or actually, I guess he kind of stepped back on the route. It was a bit odd mechanically, but it worked out. Nobody there in a position to make the tackle to keep him out of the end zone. And Nick Chubb in space, as we all know, is very dangerous.
Absolutely, he is. Absolutely. Touchdown Browns now 7-7 as they get their own 77-yard touchdown drive. It just took 8 plays instead of 1. Still 1:38 to go, first quarter here. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports, joining you with our official Week 11 Browns and Bills sim. Yes, you are seeing it played in a very beautiful Buffalo, New York. As in franchise mode, you do not have the ability to change the stadium or force the weather to do a certain thing.
It'd be pretty cool if you could, though.
That would be. Well, it would have been fun to see a Snow Bowl version of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
But yes, these two teams in a dome will look very different than it would have looked like in 6 feet of snow. Singletary up the middle for a few.
So actually the fact that it's being played in a beautiful Buffalo is probably as close as we would get to it being a dome in Detroit.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. We haven't seen any kicks or punts be super wackily wind altered as well. A little drag route from Allen to Stephon Diggs. MJ Emerson was trailing, but he runs himself out of bounds. Right near the marker, they're going to give him the first down. It's this heavy I formation to the right side, and they bring Gabe Davis, who's a bigger wide receiver as well, to help block. He tries to cut it back, and the Browns shut it down. Deion Jones and Owusu Koramoah in pursuit. And that's going to do it. 0-0 on the clock. End of the first quarter. 7-7. Been a pretty evenly matched game. Again, a one-play scoring drive for the Bills, and then a response 8-play scoring drive from the Browns were the 2 scoring drives of the first half. Momentum now really pretty much right down the middle. Here's a screen to the right side. Singletary's got some blockers, but the Browns get around it. Denzel and then Delpit get over there to shut it down. 3rd and 10.
Hey, Wendell, welcome. No, this is actually, that's not something we can do in franchise mode. We can't change the weather, and we also can't change the venue. So this is actually happening in Buffalo, but it's actually in the sim a beautiful day in Buffalo.
Yes,
so
it is.
It's probably as close to a replication of having moved the game to a dome in Detroit that we're going to get under the circumstances.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll like paint the. They probably won't paint the end zones or anything. Will they like put Bills logos on them?
They might.
Isn't that field turf like permanently painted? You can't. I don't think you can change it without ripping up the turf, can you?
Yeah, I guess if it is turf, I don't know. I don't know how they handle that.
Like with grass or whatever, you just cut it and paint it again or whatever. But yeah. Hey, Marshall, welcome on. Hope you're doing well. Hey, no worries. No worries indeed. All right, so the Browns force a punt. Nice sack by Myles Garrett there, by the way, while we were talking about Madden's weather changingness or not. Shotgun for Brissett. They're setting up a screen. It looks like he's going to go right side. He's got that Chief. So there's the tight end screen. They tried to run earlier, and he's got a nice gain. He just steps out of bounds at the 46. He could have kept running. Got to keep that big foot in, fella.
Yeah, credit Nick Chubb, actually, with picking up some pressure on that, because it looked like they were going to get to Brissett early here, but Nick Chubb gets just enough to keep them off of Brissett and able to set up that screen out there to the Chief.
And again, Teller way downfield, but apparently he caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage enough that no flag, or it was just a bad call the first time they ran that tight end screen. 3 for Chubb on first down. Shotgun for Brissett here on a 2nd and 7. He'll give it to Kareem. Kareem right up the middle. Nice little cut. He's going to fight his way near the first down, and they'll give it to him. 30 yards already here in the first half for Kareem Hunt and the Browns. Running the ball strongly to start the game. Hey, A and B, welcome in.
Yep, Kareem just keeping his feet churning as he is wont to do. Very, very good at that. Continues to gain yardage as he moves forward.
Yes, he is. They'll stretch it right side, and Chubb fumbles. No, and it's picked up by the Bills to Quan Jones. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was definitely upright, unless they're going to call stop of forward progress, but there was no whistle, so that unfortunately will be a turnover. And yeah, really not something that Nick Chubb does very often, but he but obviously he had one in the last game, so I guess.
Yeah, I would say once every couple years, so he was due, I guess.
Yep.
Zip it over the middle. Nice little pick run by Dawson Knox, which frees up Isaiah McKenzie, and he'll take the slant to the midfield stripe. Wendell, I cannot say that I know. Although I know they were missing 3 key defensive starters, so I'm sure that will help. Swing it backwards pass, actually. Look at Taki get there, and he doesn't make the tackle, but he slows him down, and then the ball comes out when the cavalry gets there. Deion Jones has it. Exactly how you teach it. First guy slows him down, and then the next guys come and try to get that ball out, and that's what they did. It looked like maybe Clowney's hit was the one who knocked it out there. Boom, and I think that ball's out before his knee goes down.
Yeah, it was hard to tell from that angle. And kind of a little bit surprised you didn't have a forward progress. Same kind of thing that was happening on the last fumble with Chubb, where
no review at all.
Progress was kind of arrested there, but no whistle, so that they let the fumble stand.
All right, running backs trade fumbles. Quick little throw to David Bell, and he'll break a tackle and then get shoved out of bounds at the 39 by the rookie Kyer Elam, first-round pick of the Bills this season. Here's back to pass now. Little wheel to the left side to Kareem Hunt. He can't break the tackle of Matt Milano. Strong side linebacker sets up a 3rd and 3 here for the Browns. Back to pass, left side. Going up high for Cooper, 20, 15, and he'll get thrown to the ground. Beautiful throw and a beautiful catch for Amari Cooper.
Yeah, defender sold out for the interception. And actually over pursued as a result. Cooper comes down with the pass with space because the defender wasn't really there anymore.
Yep. It was one of those almost like an intentional underthrow a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But a great play by Cooper, good concentration, and then a little broken tackle, and now we've got a first down. Browns into the red zone. 13 personnel, all 3 of those tight ends on the right side. They'll run behind it with Kareem Hunt. He's got the 10, he's got the 5, and he fights his way for a burst down to the 2-yard line. Great running for Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt's having a really good game here. He's just soaking contact and continuing to gain yardage. Has been doing that pretty much throughout, as he is obviously came to play today.
Sure did. Tackle there by Dane Jackson, the nickel corner. A great run there for Kareem. Sets up a 1st and goal from the 2. Let's get a little better play call here on 1st and 2nd down. They'll give it to Kareem, lined up as a fullback, and he fights his way to the 1-inch line. 2nd and goal. Yeah,
trying to reward him for his hard running.
Yep.
Give him a fullback handoff there. Like seeing that, but Bill's able to stop it just short.
And they'll try it again to Kareem Hunt, and he'll actually lose 2 this time. Sets up a 3rd and goal. Terrell Bernard, the linebacker, getting in there as well, seeing some more time with the injury to Tremaine Edmonds. Here we go. They're going to go goal line again. And they're going to run it to Nick Chubb right side. There's a lot of bodies, and he's not going to get there. 4th and goal. Go for it, Kevin. Go for it.
I think the real Stefanski certainly would go for this. But, of course, Sim Stefanski will not.
On the road, he's going to take the points here. So a chip shot for Cade York. His kick is up. His kick is good, and the Browns will take a 10-7 lead. And yes, happy early birthday, Wendell. Very exciting. 65. You don't look a day under 63 in your profile picture there, so you're doing well. I don't know, Karen. The Tom Brady rules continue to puzzle me. The things that he gets called for him that nobody else gets called for them. All right, 10-7 here with just under 8 to play first half. They'll give it to Himes again. He'll try the left side broken tackle of Clowney. But then Jordan Elliott got over there quickly, just a 2-yard gain. Again, Hines had that 77-yard touchdown run on the very first play of the game. That is the only points of the game so far for the Bills. So credit the Browns defense for stiffening up after that one giant gash play. Okay, so yeah, no, I was teasing, obviously. Yes, your picture makes you look like a young, stout gentleman. I'll fire it over the middle. And that's Stephon Diggs, just kind of found a hole in the zone, not a white jersey in the shot there. And McDermott likes that choice. And he's not even wearing long sleeves. It must be a gorgeous day here in virtual Buffalo.
Yeah, really uncharacteristically nice there on November the 20th.
Little slant across the middle to McKenzie again, the shifty Isaiah McKenzie. He's really found himself a role after they moved on from Cole Beasley. And here's a delayed handoff, a little bit of almost like a draw there on 2nd and long, and it's Hines again, and he's had a really sharp game now, 91 yards on, again, those just 4 carries for Nyheim Hines coming over again from the Colts before the trade deadline. Give it up again to Hines right up the middle, and this time the Browns are a little bit better about stopping him for 5. There's Taki on the receiving end. Clock running though, under 5 to go. This has been a time-consuming drive already. Another short throw across the middle. That's Dawson Knox, the tight end. And now 3rd and 1. They bring in Reggie Gilliam, the fullback. And they'll go play action out of it. Clowney and Miles break free, end zone. Tipped away again, and almost picked off. 2 Browns swatted it away, and McDermott will go for it. 4th and 1. Allen right side, and a nice little out route. Good little pick concept, and Gabe Davis going to pick it up. Short gain, but they didn't need much. 1st down Bills.
Yeah, nice throw, nice shielding of the ball by the receiver there to keep the chains alive there.
I think Delpit had a pretty good coverage too, just couldn't quite get that right arm in there to knock the ball away. They try Singletary into the line, and that's going to be Isaiah Thomas, the rookie defensive end, making a good tackle. Shotgun Allen. We're down to 3 to go in the first half. This Browns may not even get the ball back, but pressure coming, and then it comes out. I lied. They will get the ball back. Taven Bryan at the 50. He'll get nerfed hard. Don't worry. 30, 20, 10, 5. Maybe no. There's the slowdown, but he's close enough to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
He was being chased by linemen. That's what they got nerfed too.
Taven Bryan scooping. Look at this. Gets the brakes real hard. A little high stepping into the end zone. Yes, you're right. There was not a skill player anywhere close to that play, so no one was going to catch him. And how about the Browns defense? 3 first half turnovers, a scoop and score. Browns take a big lead. That was wild.
That was wild.
Couldn't tell if that was Miles or Clowney. It looked like it was just kind of like a party on Josh Allen. Yeah, they Madden does that like that's what it's like. We've seen this before. He'll slow down. He'll hit the brakes hard. But maybe it was because he picked it up. It was only like a 40-yard sprint instead of like an 80-yard sprint.
Right. Well, he did. I mean, you could see he still slowed down. It just
he was
slowing in comparison to the also slowing lineman.
Yes.
So it looked like he stayed relatively constant.
All right. Well, 17-7. How about that? 3 turnovers for the Bills, that one leading directly to some points. Here comes Rochelle rushing the passer, but a nice throw on the run, and then thrown to the ground. That's Jake Kumaro on the catch. Big throw for Allen. 1st down. He's 11 for 13 today. He's still throwing the ball well, but again, now a fumble, and he also has an interception. Trips to the left side, back to pass. Allen firing it over the middle. Nice little throw, kind of sort of froze JOK with his eyes, and Knox kind of sneaks in behind him. Beautiful catch for a 1st down, and we're going to hit the 2-minute warning here in not Detroit. Look at that. You see how he can look to the right? Almost kind of like did a Mahomes no-look pass there, didn't he? The new trendy no-look pass.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the Thursday night game, but that got Tannehill in a lot of trouble as he didn't see a defender at all because he wasn't looking on the no-look pass and threw it right to the defender.
I did not see it, but that's...
Yeah, it was an all-the-way no-look pass. Thought he was going to get away with it, but didn't know there was a defender right there.
Yep. Tried to set up a little out route to the right side, but again, great pursuit by Taven Bryan in the middle. He's having a great day so far. It'd be nice to have a good game from a defensive tackle. They try the exact same route, and it's complete, but just 3 yards. See A.J. Green over there in coverage. We'll see more A.J. Green tomorrow for sure with Newsom's concussion. Pressure coming from Miles, and he'll get home, but Josh Allen breaks free, but then he throws a pick. jumping the route. It's Delpit. He might go 40, 30, 20, 10. Another Browns defensive touchdown. Wow.
Wow, Browns defense just pouring it on here as they're finding ways to exploit mistakes from the Bills. That one just an inadvisable throw from Allen as he was partially being tackled, kind of falling forward a bit, threw the ball errantly, and Delpit right there to take it away and make him pay for a pick six.
4 first-half turnovers for the Bills. If somehow that could happen tomorrow, I would take it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was like Allen was almost like he was like celebrating because he's like, haha, Miles, I got out of your sack. And then he's like, I'm going to throw a dart to my receiver. Just kidding. Delpit sees it all the way, picks it, and nobody's going to catch Grant in space there. Wow. 2 Browns scores in the last minute of this football game. This was a 10-7 game with the Bills driving. Before that, Taven Bryan scoop and score, and now the Grant Delpit pick six, and now the Bills in a big hole.
Yep.
I think it's his throwing arm that's injured. It's like an MCL sprain or something. Some ligament in his shoulder or elbow or something. Yeah.
It's an elbow, and it's the one that you need Tommy John surgery for. It's the UCL, I think.
Oh. But it's one of those ones where it's like he can't make it worse, so might as well play with it.
Yeah.
But he certainly won't be 100%. There's a nice throw for a first down.
But it is
20 on the clock.
It is his throwing arm, yes.
It is, yes. Over the middle, little dump off to Singletary, and he'll get near the 45. Clock running. All 3 timeouts for both teams here. Now play action for Allen. He'll drop back and fire right side. Caught by a wide open receiver. All the way up to the 35-yard line. That's Sweeney, the second tight end, making the catch. Browns couldn't get home. Some quick passes here for the Bills. Again, they're up to the 35-yard line. Still have all 3 timeouts. And that play goes out of bounds. They're setting up screen right side. Hines, he's got a couple of blockers, but the Browns do pursue quickly. Great tackle by Ward. A nice job to keep him in bounds. So the Bills have to call a timeout.
And I didn't get a chance to see the Bills in their most recent action, so I'm not sure how he's looking with that.
I just saw the highlights of the crazy Stephon Diggs and then Justin Jefferson catches. Throw to the right side. They'll call their second timeout now. 3rd and 1. Beautiful day in Orchard Park, New York here.
Oh, yeah.
45 seconds on the clock. They've got 1 timeout. 4th tackle of the game already for A.J. Green. Back to pass. Browns looked like maybe they were going to blitz. Here comes Miles. He'll have to throw it early and then therefore over the head and way out of bounds. Stephon Diggs was on the receiving end, and maybe they'll just kick it here, and they will. On a 4th and 1 with 1 timeout and 41 seconds, they will bring in Tyler Bass. And Bass's kick is up and pure. So 3 points, but again, you'll take it as the Browns score a quick 14 here in the last 3 minutes of the half. And with 37 seconds and 3 timeouts, you'll see if Stefanski gets greedy. And once more, I would be content to just take a knee and get the second half kick.
I think
we'll find out what he wants to do.
Yeah, I think it's going to depend on the result of this play here. What they, I mean, obviously, if they run it up the middle, they're probably looking to take it in half. But if they take a chance shot here, which they might, it looks like they're lining up like they might do that. And if that's the case and they get something out of it, they may try to go for it.
Brissett will fire. Whoa, 2 slants crossing in front of each other, and somehow Cooper keeps it. They don't call timeout, though. What are they doing?
No, that was odd.
If you're going to go for it, go for it.
Yeah, Madden
They'll
clock
throw a
management.
short throw.
Lack thereof.
Well, just a couple of stat patters for Brissett and Cooper and the Chief. And that will get us to halftime. 24-10. Browns lead these Buffalo Bills here in our Nagy on Sports official Week 11 sim. Let's kick off the second half here.
Oh man, if the defense played like this regularly for the Browns with Watson coming back, the Browns would be one of
who played quarterback.
Yeah, no, the Browns would be one of the best teams, like just playing teams in the NFL. They would rampage if the defense played like this consistently.
Yeah, if your defense is going to get you 4 turnovers a half and 2 scores a half, like you could have Deshaun Kaiser playing quarterback and it wouldn't matter. Give it up the middle. Kareem, broken tackle. He's running hard as well. Picks up 8 on that first touch of the second half. And again, all the momentum swung over to that orange side of the momentum meter. Here's an I formation. Brissett will climb under center. Ethan Posick, who's had a very, very good season. Play action. Brissett now firing on the run, right side. Tried to go up high for it was Cooper. Good coverage by the rookie Elam. And incomplete, sets up 3rd and 2. Little bunch to the left side. They're going to run it for it. Here comes Kareem up the middle. Snuck right through that hole for a first down. Give him 6. And the first down.
Yeah, he's been running really tough today. Had a quite a good game so far.
He definitely has. 24-10 Browns again. Credit their defense. 2 late second quarter touchdowns for the Browns defense has given them a nice lead. Here's Brissett. He'll throw a little out route, little angle out of the backfield to Kareem Hunt, and he'll pick up 6. Brissett's been very efficient here. 13 of 15. Back to pass again. 2nd and 4. Little slant again. Peoples-Jones, his first touch. Broken tackle, 40. Oh, one more step and he might have been gone to the 41. Good catch by DPJ. Keep the chains moving. First down Browns.
Yeah, he was fighting for it. Looked for a moment like he might just break it, but unable to break out of that last tackle as he was caught up in a little bit of traffic, but there was some green grass in front of him beyond that.
Spread him out, give it to Kareem up the middle. Some pulling linemen, but they can't quite penetrate the blue jerseys. Just a 2-yard gain. Thought maybe that was going to go for a longer gain as they'll go trips to the left side. Now here's Chubb right into the middle. Had a hole to the left. He misses it. That's unlikely. It's a pretty big hole. Just one gap further left. 3rd and 8 now for the Browns. Coverage, and the old coverage sack that time as Von Miller finally breaks free. You can't put that one on Conklin. Brissett has got to get rid of the football.
Right. Well, he broke through both Conklin and Johnson because it took so long to try to find somebody downfield.
Yep. Sure did. Yeah, Dearness in there that time. And they're going to try Cade from 58 because why not? Oh, excuse me, 63.5. Gosh, wrong side of the yard line. What are they doing?
I don't know.
That's a terrible choice. 63.5 yarder for Cade York, and it's just a little left, and maybe he had enough leg.
Well, I mean, the real Browns trust Cade York to make it from that distance, but you're not going to put him out there. I mean, the real Browns certainly aren't going to put him out there in that situation, not up 24-10. I mean, that's a ridiculous place to put a rookie kicker out there, even if you do think he can make it.
Yeah, you're only kicking that length of what if it's the end of the half or the end of the game.
Yep.
2nd and inches. So they give the Bills some good field position, and they capitalize right away with a first down, and they're quickly to the Browns' 32-yard line. Again, appreciate everybody being on here. Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy. If you haven't had a chance yet, sub the channel. We would very much appreciate that as we continue to push towards 1,000 subscribers so that YouTube will stroke me a medium-sized check and I can buy my wife something nice for letting me play video games with my cousin all the time.
That's right.
Allen again across the middle, those two slants converging, and again Gabe Davis will be the recipient. He's really emerged as a really good player. Credit Bean in the front office there in Buffalo for identifying Davis. He's been a stud, and the reason that they were able to get rid of Emmanuel Sanders and Cole Beasley, because he's really emerged as a solid wide receiver number 2 for them. Mm-hmm. Really had that coming out party in that Bills-Chiefs playoff game last year. You have, 4 touchdown catches in that game? Here's Josh Allen now, back to pass again. A little throw to Dawson Knox. Knox will get ripped down to the ground about the 11-yard line. Hard to think of, man, that old Miss team that had Dawson Knox as the tight end, DK Metcalf and AJ Brown as the receivers.
Yeah.
And they were like 500 in the SEC. It's like, oh.
Yeah, but who did they have throwing to those guys?
I don't even remember. It's probably something that was back in the day where it was all these like, oh, the kid transferred from Purdue. It's like you're getting like the backup quarterbacks from mid-level Big Ten schools to go be the quarterback at LSU and Ole Miss and Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Again, running up the middle, fighting for the goal line, and down at the 1 is Hines again. He thought he was going to get into the end zone. 3rd and goal now. Browns could really stiffen up and help themselves out. Give it up the middle, Hines, and he dives. He sort of dives right into Delpit. Delpit sort of catches him, but his momentum takes him into the end zone, and a touchdown there for the Bills, both on the ground for Hines. Wendell, I think we're like at 877 right this second. We sort of plateaued at 875-ish for the last few weeks.
Yep.
It sort of comes in spurts.
Yeah, it does.
It's very odd. Kick up for Bass and good. 24-17, 9-play, 48-yard drive again. You can credit, unfortunately, Stefanski for that unrealistic choice to kick a 63-yard field goal. He gave a very short field to the Bills, and they take advantage of it, and they're right back in this football game now.
Yep.
Ernest Johnson returns it up to the 24-yard line. Also, if you'd like to join us on our Discord channel, it's a place to chat with us between sims, find out when the sims are going to happen, and also vote on various things from time to time in the life of the channel. 3-step drop for Brissett, left side. He's got Harrison Bryant for his first catch of the day. Give him 5. A very efficient 15 of 17, 164 for Brissett. And 1 touchdown. They'll spread him out. 5 wide, back to pass. Von Miller is in the zone. Now I missed that. Firing over the middle, and he threw it way past Cooper and right into the waiting arms of the cornerback, Jackson. Dane Jackson, interception. And as soon as I tried to, or excuse me, Johnson rather, as soon as I tried to give a little love, Teron Johnson, the corner, picks it off. Brissett threw it right to him.
Yeah, he did. He just overled Cooper. Just an errant throw there from Brissett. Gave too much space for Cooper to try to make up the ground, and they're unfortunately right behind that as a defender, which made for an easy interception there for Johnson.
That evens the momentum right back up the middle. So the Browns really with 2 bad plays giving all the momentum back. That stupid field goal choice and then that bad throw for Brissett. I was literally in the middle of complimenting him, and he threw it right to Teron Johnson. Now Singletary fights his way for a first down, and they're already to the 35 again. Cannot give these Bills extra attempts, especially when they've already gifted you some points. You cannot give it right back to them. First down throw, first down catch. Isaiah McKenzie to the 20-yard line. Josh Allen falls back into a shotgun again. Browns look like they're in their base defense. 3 linebackers. Back to pass. Allen. Blitz coming from one of those linebackers. Picked. Oh, thought it was maybe going to be picked. He tried to fight around him. Good catch. It was actually Miles who sort of stunted into the middle. I thought that was a linebacker. And Ward almost got around the receiver and picked that one off. But instead, a first down and goal for the Bills.
Yeah, pretty bad missed hold on Clowney there as he was being bear hugged around the corner.
That's on brand. Up the middle, Singletary fighting, probing past the 5, past the 3. They'll give him the 2. Second and goal for the Bills. Browns with a lot of guys up at the line of scrimmage. They'll turn around, they'll run it again to Singletary, and he's going to be swallowed up for a loss of 1. Good play there. Deion Jones is the one who got there first. Now they'll spread him out. 5 wide. Watch Josh Allen on the QB draw here. Back to pass. Browns blitz the farm, and then wide open is Nyheim Hines. If you're going to go 0 blitz there, you may want to have somebody covering that particular player. The closest one to Josh Allen's vision right there in the middle. Also Clowney getting held again.
Yep.
Touchdown Bills, though, or even Steven here, right back to where we started, thanks to some questionable throws and calls from the Browns. 2:34 to go in the third quarter, and we got a 24-24 game.
Yeah, I mean,
scoring drives, both from the identical 48-yard line. 48-yard drives for both of them.
Yep, and that's certainly not what you want to have there. Josh Allen on that last play, just recognizing the zero blitz coming, and then does exactly what you're supposed to do, which is throw to the vacancy behind it, which made for a very easy touchdown. Browns are making this too easy right now. They had some really good defensive efforts, but it's hard to play defense on short fields, and offense has been just putting the defense in bad spots and/or the attempted forever field goal.
Yeah. All right, Browns got to get it back. How about Nick Chubb? That'd be a good place to start. He's going to fight his way for a nice 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 now for the Browns here. Just 17 minutes left to play in this one. 3-step drop for Brissett. He'll throw right side. Peoples-Jones again on the slant for a first down to the 42. Browns defense talking it over on the sideline there. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll go 4 wide this time. Kareem in the backfield. They'll give it to Kareem. Left side, he's got a little bit of space, but that space closes quickly. Dane Jackson, the nickel corner right there. 3-yard gain for Hunt. Get your right side to Kareem, and he can't get around Von Miller. I think Harrison Bryant was the closest one responsible for him, and Von Miller just blew that play up in the backfield for a big loss. Those pitches don't work super well in Madden, do they?
No,
Take
they
a long
really
time
don't.
to develop.
And it's not that they don't work in real life, they do. It's just, in Madden, I don't know what it is about the mechanics of how they have that play designed, but it's not well set up.
Nope, we have never seen it work. 3rd and 10. Brissett will go deep. Left side, tipped it out of bounds. Cooper was the target. Elam on the coverage, and the Browns will have to punt here. Yeah, this 4th quarter is going to be wild, everybody. Hold on to your hats. As Bojorquez puts it out of bounds at the 29. Still not a great punt for him. He's been very good for us in real life.
He sure has. Maybe not the statistically best punter in the NFL right now, but he's certainly made difference and impact in games.
Sure,
that's what matters.
Absolutely. You can talk about the coverage teams. You can talk about the return teams. You can talk about... I think Cade York's been fine. I think people are overreacting to a couple of his misses in some pretty tough spots, and a couple of his blocks.
He's a rookie. Rookie kickers, not that they struggle.
He's still 16 of 19? He's still doing just fine.
He's doing fine, and the thing that you can't teach him and that he's got in spades is that confidence, and just the ability to just bounce back after a miss. And still makes hard field goals. The guy's doing great. I'm happy with Cade York.
Yep. I think you're okay with your kicking game, but yeah, the return game again. Unfortunately, we'll never know what it looks like, so we may not see Jakeem Grant back. We may not see Mike Prefer back for that matter, but what could have been with that return game has now become another liability, and obviously the hands team has had its issues as well. All right, here we go. 4th quarter now. It's going to be a close one. 24-24. Kit Nagy, Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you being on with us. Zip it over the middle. Gabe Davis. Hit big time by Owusu Koromoa, but he holds onto the rock. It's 3rd and 2 coming up here. Allen out of the shotgun now. Back to pass. Quick throw right side. Right at the sticks, and they'll get it to him. Emerson was right with Dawson Knox, the tight end. They needed 2, and they got about 2.2 yards on that catch. It's running your route at the sticks.
Yep. Well, good old stick route.
Yep. 1st and 10 now, just onto the Browns side of midfield. Motion coming from Stephon Diggs all the way to the other side. Browns clearly in his zone as nobody's going with him. Allen sees that. He'll identify that, and he'll go right back to Diggs over the middle on a little bit of a dig route. The route he was born to play. 2nd and 6. Just 3 catches for Diggs today. They've shut him down pretty nicely. They try to stretch it left side with Singletary. Gets past the first line, and then JJ3 and company bring him down. Another big 3rd down for the Bills on offense. Trips to the right side, Josh Allen. They blitz one over the middle, and it's incomplete. He tried to go to Knox. It kind of bounced off of his shoulder, and now they'll try Tyler Bass from 59. Can we get a gifted field position? Bass's kick is up, and it is just short, no good. So the Bills, Madden will give them a goofy turnover on downs for us as well. So we'll call that one a wash.
Right. Madden giveth and Madden taketh away.
Yeah, they sure do. All right, so here we go. The Browns at midfield, 12:02, a chance to retake the lead. Two tight ends to the right side, Nick Chubb alone in the backfield. Brissett under his center, Ethan Posick. Turn around, three-step drop, quick throw to the right side. That's the Chief on an out route near the first down. Nice 9-yard gain on a first down. Yeah, Marshall, looked like it was straight enough. It just didn't quite have the leg. I don't think Tyler Bass, I don't know. Feels like kickers are kicking really long field goals this season, but I'm not sure if Tyler Bass has 59 in the leg. Consistently, at least. It's 1st and 10 now. They're going to spread them out. 5 wide. Actually, they might run a little pop pass here. They do. It's David Bell. He'll try to make a juke, and he runs right into Daquan Jones. They're actually going to lose a yard on that play. Would like to see Bell maybe continue that outside. Let it trust his blocking receivers there in some space. Cut it upfield a little too soon.
Yep.
Second and 11. Here comes Kareem. He's got some space to the right side, and space goes away quickly. He'll pick up just a couple. Jordan Poyer got up there in a hurry. 3rd and 8. Back to pass. Brissett firing. Caught. Nice play there. Peoples-Jones. He shoves the defender off of him past the 20 inside the red zone of the 18. How about Donovan Peoples-Jones? Really coming into his own here this season.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been so stalwart in that second receiver role with really sure hands and providing great looks off of good routes.
First and 10, they're going to go trips. Or rather, 13 personnel with the 3 tight ends left side. They tried to go Pharaoh Brown. He was open. He just didn't turn around in time. Oh. Pharaoh Brown was open. Back to pass again. Brissett on a 2nd and 10. Now he'll shuffle. Watch out. Watch out. Somehow steps around the sack and throws it away. And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah, although it looked like he had a lot of room to run. So I'm kind of surprised he threw that as maybe he thought he was going to get caught from behind. I suppose that's possible.
Nope. And this time he does, and he puts the ball in the turf, but Conklin's able to fall on it. Whew, as they tried to give it back. How about Shaq Lawson? He's playing for the injured, or the sick rather, Greg Rousseau. And I think maybe his knee was down, but it shouldn't really matter. It's just a half foot further forward or backward for the Cade York field goal. They won't even bother to look at it. So York with a chance to break the tie here from about 40.5-yard line, and it's up and it's good for Cade. So he drills it through, and the Browns have a 27-24 lead now with about 8.5 to go in this game here. Some Week 11 action. I would love for it to be this close in the 4th quarter. Yeah, Wendell, we would hope so. We would hope if Watson has that space, he takes off and he's either in the end zone or he's much closer.
Watson certainly would have taken off there and might well have made a few guys miss to get in for a touchdown. But
we have seen that red zone sack deficiency for Brissett in our sim has been a constant theme all season. They try to go to a dig route, 2 digs, and he can't catch it with the lurking JOK right next to him.
Yeah, really nice defense getting a hand in there to knock it up, or break it up.
Allen, short dump off to Hines. Makes it 3rd and manageable here. 3rd and 3, in fact, with under 8 to play here. Browns could get a big stop, would be lovely. Then you could chew that clock. And Singletary will get not very many yards, but enough for the first down. Tough sledding for him today. 12 carries for 28 yards. Again, it's been all Hines with the big plays out of the backfield and 2 rushing touchdowns. Hines is in there now, next to Josh Allen.
Yeah, so
turn around, give it to him.
If you had Hines in fantasy in this one, you'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, 10 carries and 2 touchdowns, 109 yards. You'd take that. Be a quick 22-point performance game, and I don't know if he has any catches either. Back to pass, Allen. Fired over the middle into traffic and knocked away late by JOK and Denzel. They sort of sandwich him. We've got a 3rd and 10. Interesting, a heavy set here. 3 tight ends into the game. Back to pass Allen on a big drop. He'll be hit as he throws. Wobbly one into space, and it's picked off! It's picked off by John Johnson III, and he's got it into Bill territory. First down, Browns. The 5th Bills turnover of the day.
Well, once again, that was set up by pressure from the defensive line, getting to Allen, forcing a wobbly, underthrown ball that JJ3 just sets up underneath and takes away for a beautiful fifth takeaway from this defense. That was just a team effort. The D line setting it up for the defensive backfield to come away with it.
Absolutely awesome play for the Browns defense again. 5 turnovers. It would be awesome. Awesome. Of course, 5 turnovers and it's still only a 3-point game. How about Chubb? He might try to make it more than a 3-point game as he'll waggle for 14 on a nice run. Almost broke that last tackle, too. Got past Ed Oliver to the 2nd level. We're set here with the ace formation. Chubb stays in the game. 6 minutes to go. 4th quarter. Browns nursing a 3-point lead. They'll go Chubb right side. He'll try to stretch it. He'll pick up 4 more. Tyrell Dotson playing some middle linebacker again in the lieu of the 6. Some sort of illness has spread through the team, and of course we know they'll be missing White, Rousseau, and Tremaine Edmonds at least, maybe more, when all is said and done. That's, of course, assuming they can even get to Detroit. Somehow the Browns will find a way to get screwed back. Oh, we'll just reschedule it on like a Thursday night, and the Browns will play another like 2 games in 8 days or something. Back to pass. Slant right side. Oh, he had a touchdown easy to Njoku, and he dropped it.
Oh, straight up drop all the way, and Njoku's got to come away with that easy touchdown.
Uh-oh, here's the pitch. Chubb, but they block it up nicely, and he's got a first down for 4. I was like, oh, no, not the pitch. But Kareem does enough to push Teron Johnson out of the way.
Credit Kareem with a beautiful block up front to make that run possible.
13 personnel again now. 2 tight ends left, 1 to the right. Kareem alone in the backfield. Brissett. They'll stretch it to Kareem, left side. He can't get past Von Miller. He'll lose a yard. Miller's had a really nice game for the Bills. Worth every penny that they paid him in the offseason. 2nd and goal. Again, every tick of that clock is to the benefit of the Browns right now, especially if they could put this one in the end zone. Kareem up the middle to the 1, and it'll be shoved to the ground at the 1. 3rd and 1. And I'm okay with another 30 to 40 seconds off the clock before they score, assuming they score. Chubb fighting. Is it going to get it? He is. They're going to give him the touchdown, Browns. Whew. Too close.
That was tight, but he did get the ball across the plane. That's all you need. And Browns coming away with a critical touchdown here and chewing a lot of clock to do it, which is exactly what you're looking to do.
Just the tip of the ball before that ankle goes down. Beautiful camera work right there. And the Browns take a very important 2-score lead here. With 3 minutes to go, Allen's going to have to get special in a hurry. .305 on the clock, 10-point deficit here for Josh Allen and the Bills, who have already turned the ball over 5 times again, thanks to the Browns' pressure. A strip sack and both of Allen's interceptions have come off of pressured throws. So important. All right, here we go. Allen with a potential MVP moment in the making here. 2:59 to go. Browns by 10. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, and Nagy on sports. Back to pass Allen. First play of the game, he'll go on an angle route to the running back. Singletary out of the backfield. Good coverage by JOK, but he's able to catch it and get it up to the 44, and they'll hurry up. Mitch Morse, the center, snaps it back. They'll delayed handoff to Hines, and this time the Browns will not be fooled by Hines. He's had a great day, but not there. And that is the 2-minute warning. Yes, it's very pretty here. I don't know what it looks like in Detroit for real, but yes, this version of November 20th in Buffalo looks very pretty. Back to pass Allen. Pump fake, now he'll fire over the middle. 2nd level, caught it. Oh, but the ball comes out! out, and it's scooped up by Ward. Was he on the ground, though? Well, this would end it if it stands. The 6th turnover might be the one that closes the coffin for the Bills. Let's watch the replay as Diggs took a shot on the play from Delpit and JJ3. I can't tell when that ball comes out. I'm not touching the controller. They're not even going to review it. It's just the Browns football. Unreal.
Wow.
6th turnover, and that will likely be the one that seals the fate, as the Browns will just chew this clock down for 1:45 seconds. Holy smokes. Welcome in. Yeah, we tried to sim the U.S. game yesterday for the World Cup, but we had a little technical difficulty and there was no game audio, so we'll bring that one again to you a little bit later. But yeah, we've got some soccer fans in the channel as well. The surprise of the tournament, I can't tell you. I know who's going to be the surprise. I know the big boys will all be up there. I would love to see our young U.S. team. We've got a lot of young, talented players. I would love to see them not be overwhelmed by the bigness of the stage and surprise some people. Because that one's going to be knocked away. I'm not sure why the Browns are throwing the ball there. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 21, so not a great punt by Bojorquez either. So the interception only wastes about 15 seconds of game clock, and they only had to burn 2 timeouts. Why in the world do you throw there on 3rd down?
That would be incredible, Wendell, if they do manage it.
It really would be.
It would be a huge uphill battle for them to make that happen. There are some really, really good teams out there.
Yeah. England's got a good squad. Canada and Denmark, interesting. Those would be surprises. Denmark feels like they always have solid players. I don't know about Canada, though.
I know the Canada's women's team is awesome, or it has been awesome.
Yes, the Canadian,
But,
Canadian women's team is very good.
Can't say I know much about their men's national team.
Back to pass. Pressure coming from Miles, and he'll make him hit that ball, or make him throw that ball wobbly out of bounds. Trips to the left side. I'd say my actual choice to win would probably be, I like France a lot. I like Mbappe. He's one of my favorite players. As this one's going to be thrown deep left side. Tipped, and then out of bounds. Brazil's obviously a heavy favorite as well. Oh, you're fine, Wendell. Yes, the women's U.S. team is crazy good.
Oh yeah.
The men's team didn't even make it 4 years ago, so we're just happy that they're back.
That's
but
right.
Yes, it would be a big surprise if they did win. A huge surprise. I don't know what the gambling odds are for them.
Massive. It would.
But it would be an incredible thing. I just want to see them get to the round of 16.
Right.
For me, that's a win.
I'd love to see them get out of the group stage and have some success. I don't think it's very likely to get very much further than that, but certainly a young and promising team, but they've got a seriously uphill sledding to go with some of the heavyweights out there, because there's some great national teams out there.
So Brissett will take his second of 2 knees. He doesn't need to, actually he will need to take a third here. And Jacoby will do that. So that will do it. The Browns sneak away with a win, but credit their defense. 6 turnovers, including 2 scores on defense, are a big factor. And McDermott can't believe it, as the Browns will get out of Buffalo/Detroit here with a 34-24 win. Kit, why don't you wrap it up for us?
Well, this one was all about turnovers. I mean, it was... and actually, for having so many of them, you would expect the scoreline to be quite a bit different than this. But some mistakes by the Browns, allowing the Bills to stay in this one in spite of all of those turnovers, and really just a kind of a sloppy game in many aspects for both teams because of some of those errors and turnovers. But the Browns doing enough to come away with a win in this one. And really finding a way to milk the clock behind both Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, who both had excellent games.
Yes, they sure did. For the Browns, Jacoby was 19 of 27 for 201, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. How about the two-headed monster of Hunt and Chubb, both with 70 and 71 yards on 18 carries? Chubb did get into the end zone, and of course he did fumble as well. Brissett also fumbled once as well, but didn't lose it. David Njoku, 6 for 54. He had a drop as well in the end zone. Would have been a touchdown for him. 3 for Cooper, 3 for Peoples-Jones, 2 for Hunt, 2 for Bell, 2 for Chubb, who also scored the singular touchdown pass from Jacoby Brissett. Defensively speaking, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, easy for me to say, with 15 tackles. How about 13 for Deion Jones and 10 for Grant Delpit. Sacks today, they didn't get a ton of them, but they were impactful with their pressure. 1.5 for Miles, a half for Elliott, and then a half for Clowney and for Taven Bryan. Their 3 interceptions were by John Johnson III. Delpit's the one who took it to the house. Greedy Williams also had one, and again, how about that scoop and score from Taven Bryan? And again, the big touchdowns, 2 of them for those Browns defenders. Just so much of an advantage when you can do that from the defensive side. Rate my enjoyment. It was mostly enjoyable. I've never seen this before. That's fun.
How fun.
It's very, very, very mostly enjoyable. All right. Well, appreciate everybody being on. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Browns will get this one. If they actually pull up the upset tomorrow, we will leave it. If not, we'll have to force win it for the Bills. But we very much appreciate you being on again. Thank you so much to our subscribers. You guys are the best. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the football today. Go Bucks. And enjoy the football tomorrow. Join us on our Discord channel for the game chat that happens live with the game tomorrow, 1 o'clock from Detroit against Buffalo. So appreciate everybody being on. Today, we'll get out of here the way we always do by saying, Go Browns!